Wesley Ward will saddle 2 in the Beaumont. Let's start with Richies Party Girl. Hadn't been out since last fall. How's she coming up to the race?
Oh, she's doing great. Really, really great. She hasn't missed a beat. She's doing really, really well. She won a beautiful race down the hill the other day, or on Breeders' Cup Day. And so we kind of worked from that race backwards, and we'd like to have a real big, strong summer. And so we think we got her fresh and ready to go.
7 furlongs. How do you feel about the distance for her? Or about 7, I guess.
It's a little stretch in it for her. She's seems to be a pure sprinter, turf sprinter actually, which we're hoping transcends into the poly track here. But she's doing very good.
See, Espinosa's riding again. Is that just because he was here this weekend, or did he just particularly like this horse and want to stay?
His agent is a great friend of mine, Brian Beach, and ever since he went on her, he's been in contact with me about where I'm going to go and what spot he'd like to stay with her.
The other filly, Spring Again. Tell me how she's coming up to her race in that Beaumont.
Very well, too. You know, it's a partnership that I have with a friend of mine, Larry Ravelli's primary owner, Richard Raven, and she's training great. I've always had really high expectations for her. I've sort of been going to look at the track tomorrow because it seems to be a little hot. Decide if we're going to run or not.
A little hot. What is that? How does that?
Sometimes when the poly track here heats up a little bit, it doesn't favor the speed too much. So we're gonna look at both fillies, and I don't know if we're gonna run them both or we're gonna make a decision in the morning.
Her race is down at Gulfstream, kind of I guess middle of the pack. Did she have any excuses in either one of those?
No excuses. Just a bit disappointing. As I said, I've had some high expectations for her, and I'm hoping she transcends it in the afternoon and what she does in the morning.
How's the 2-year-old stable loaded?
Good. Unfortunately, the races aren't going, but we're ready to go. And as time goes on, more and more are ready. So we're kind of getting them bunched up. So I'm hoping that, with the inclement weather they had up here this winter, it's tougher for the other trainers than base here. So, but I'm sure they're all going to come out shortly.
Do you have any of them that you'd kind of be thinking about going back over to England if things broke right?
I certainly do. That's sort of something that I really look forward to, is going over there and which ones kind of burst out onto the scene early, and then I point for those races over there. It's just a great experience, and hopeful that some other trainers, as Mark Cassidy won the first race here, he was asking me all about it, his owner John Oxley. So I really think that the more American trainers that get over there and get a really good experience and have some luck, that'll be something that not only I, but a lot of trainers that will follow.
Do you have an idea of which horses you're maybe thinking of doing that with that could come to hand that quickly, or they just tell you?
Pretty much a lot of the horses that are going to be coming out here in the next few weeks. Those are the ones that I'm pointing for. So, the ones that you'll see in the afternoon, hopefully we get lucky and win, those are the ones I'm pointing to go.